Good morning. It's Eagles Gathering Together weekend of November 29th, 2025. This week on Thursday, November 27th, 2025, marks the 62nd anniversary that Brother Branham spoke the word for his wife, Sister Meta Branham's healing.
Yesterday or day before, knowing that yesterday she was to go for her final before the examination, I knelt in the room, prayed, all my heart. And when I raised up, or started before I raised up, he told me what to say. And I raised up, and the doctor can't find a trace of it anywhere. It's all gone, and it's gone, and no more.
What a Thanksgiving the Branham family had in 1963.
Every man ought to think this. I think there's not a woman in the world like my wife. She's just a wonderful person. Little pious, stay at home. She's always had my clothes ready, and I'd be out gone on the trips and everything. Come in and say, tease her a little bit, say, I'm your husband, or you my wife, and like that, and kiss the children, and kneel down and have prayer, and put on my clothes to keep from having to lose my mind nearly from the crowds and things. Take off and go fishing or hunting, away from her. She's had to bear it all alone herself.
I knew Sister Meta in Tucson 50 years ago, and she loved the tapes. All the time, she was listening to the reel-to-reel tape sermons of her husband, Brother Branham. She always told me to hear ye him, because she too made her home a tape church. Now, the Eagles Gathering Together letter from Brother Joseph Branham. Dear Masterpiece of God, all the true life that was in the stalk, tassel, and husk is now gathering in us, God's royal seed, His masterpieces, and are being made ready for the resurrection, ready for the harvest. The Alpha has become Omega, the first has become the last, and the last is now the first. We have come through a process and have become His masterpieces, a smitten piece off of Him. The bride and the bridegroom are one. God showed His prophet a preview of each one of us, His masterpieces, in a vision, as he stood there with the Lord watching the bride pass before him. He saw each one of us. We all had our eyes focused right at Him. He said we were the sweetest looking people he had ever seen in his life. There was just an air about us. We looked so beautiful to Him. Remember, this was a vision of the bride, what she would look like, and telling us exactly what she was doing. Listen closely.
She'll come from all nations. It'll make up the bride. Each one had long hair, no makeup, and real pretty girls, and they were watching me. That represented the bride coming out of all nations. See, each one represented a nation as they marched perfectly in line with the Word.
The bride, let me say that again. The bride out of every nation had their eyes on their pastor. On a group of men? No, that's not what he said. They had their eyes on the prophet, watching him. As long as they keep their eye on the prophet, they were marching perfectly. But then he warns us something took place. Some got their eyes off of him and started watching something else that just went out into chaos.
And then I have to watch her. She'll get out of step with that word if I don't watch. When she's passing by, if she gets by, maybe it'll be my time when I'm over, see, when I'm finished, or whatever it is.
He has to watch her, or she'll get out of step as she passes by. But then he says, maybe it might be my time when I'm finished, when I am not here. They might get out of step by not keeping their eyes on Him. He was clearly warning the bride. You must keep your eyes on the voice of God, on the tapes. That is God's provided way for today. That is the voice that will unite and perfect the bride. if you get your eyes and ears off of the voice, you'll get out of line and go into chaos. Each message becomes clearer and clearer. It is the mighty God being unveiled before us, feeding His bride with the hidden manna we can only eat. It is just too rich for all others, but it is hidden food for the bride. What a Thanksgiving that bride is having, feasting on the Word, becoming His perfect Word, masterpiece bride.
Stands alone, like the bridegroom, rejected of man, despised and rejected of the churches. The bride stands that way. What is it? It's His masterpiece. See? It's a Word that He can work to, make manifest. Rejected.
Come join us Sunday at 12, Jeffersonville time, as God speaks through His mighty angel and cuts and polishes us to become a masterpiece for God. Brother Joseph Branham. Message 64-0705, The Masterpiece. Scriptures to read before service. Isaiah chapter 53, verses 1 through 12. Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. St. Mark chapter 9, verse 7. St. John chapter 12, verse 24. And St. John chapter 14, verse 19. This concludes the letter from the Branham Tabernacle. Until next time, hear ye Him. God bless you, and shalom.